Hey guys, Matty here from the Indieheads podcast. I'm gonna do a little impromptu late night podcast because I am in my office right now, where I work. It's late at night. I'm not doing work. I'm waiting. I'm in radio. I'm doing radio programming here or radio broadcasting here at my college, and I'm in my office right now at the building because I'm waiting to start my shift. So I'm gonna make sure the angle's good because my angle's not good. So yeah, I'm stuck here pretty much. And I'm like, oh, hey, let me just do a podcast because I have like 30 minutes to kill. Won't be doing it that long, probably like 10 minutes because my phone's going to run out of space. Because I just recorded one and I tried doing it twice and it ran out of space on my phone because it's not going to the cloud for some reason. I don't know. So this is only going to be like 10 minutes at the most. So yeah, let's get into, I'm just going to get into what I listened to this week. I listened to a couple albums this week. The one I've been listening to the most, well, the most recent I've listened to is probably Neon Indian, Vega, INTL, Night School. It's fucking funk. It's jams. It's back-to-back bangers. It's wow. It's like, okay, it's funky. It's groovy. It's got vaporwave influences. It's got chillwave influence, electronic music influences, pop music influences, the 80s pop influences. All these influences are all over the place, and they all mesh together so perfectly well into just an absolute banger of an album. It's like, what? It's a great album. Again, I've only listened to it like 3 times, so I can't say too much about it. But it's fucking great. I'm really, really digging it. I don't think there's a bad track on the album so far. Like, it's all good. And I'm kind of unfamiliar with Neon Indian. Like, I knew he had some songs on the GTA 5 soundtrack, and I knew he was a chillwave guy, but this is my first album from him, and it's great. It's awesome. So yeah, definitely recommend it. It also came out today, so hey, support the artist. Also, checked out Deer Hunter, Fitting Frontier. I'm not gonna say too much about it because we're doing a podcast on it next week, and I'll probably be on there. But I will say that I like it. Need to give it a few more listens. I'm liking it more, like right away. I liked it a lot more than any other Deer Hunter album because it's a bit more poppy, and like the other Deer Hunter albums, it's like there's like little lo-fi elements to it. I'm like, okay, I can't, like, I don't fucking understand it. Like, I need to like really take some time and like focus on this because I can't listen to this in the background. It just doesn't work. But this one it caught me a lot more right away. But I can't say too much about it. It's good. I really enjoy it. Like, the more clean production works a lot better for Deer Hunter, in my opinion. But that's just me. Anyways, another album to listen to that came out today, Beach House, Thank Your Lucky Stars. I don't think I get Beach House, guys. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't care. I kind of realized after listening to this album, like, I don't care. I just do not care about Beach House. Like, I want to care. I want to care so bad because there's so many people on the podcast that love Beach House. And I want to, join in and be able to, be with them and express that love for Beach House. But I just don't love them. I'm just completely indifferent on Beach House. Like, they make likable music, but they don't make interesting music to me. They all, all their music follows like this formula. And with each album, they add little spices and other, spices, flavorings, and other little ingredients in there. But at the end of the day, it's still the same fucking formula, and yeah, I don't care. I don't care. That's it. I'll probably do an album discussion on it in like 2 weeks, and I can articulate myself better. But for now, it's just I don't fucking care. What else have I listened to this week? Dean Blunt, the Redeemer. I've been giving Dean Blunt some shouts out on the podcast lately because he's great, and also this album I'm doing an FYC on it, which I already have written. Which is what I'm going to talk about because I listened to it a bunch to write the FYC, and hopefully I can. I don't want to spoil my FYC too much, but I do want to just talk about this album, and I think it's really great. It's a very good breakup album that really, if you're kind of in a phase of depression or kind of post breakup where you just feel kind of empty, I think this album's is the perfect description of that feeling where it's the empty stage of a depression after a breakup where you're just like. You're just getting through your day, just so you do it. You don't know why, you're just doing it because that's what you're used to. You're just trying to live your day. That's it. And doing whatever it takes to survive. That's it. And this album really does perfectly sort of, get that feeling right. Kind of goes through all the stages of the breakup. It kind of goes through, kind of in the relationship, in the beginnings of the relationship, right after the relationship, some time after the relationship. Just a bunch of really great songs that just really hit an emotional chord with me. Songs like The Pedigree, Demon, Need to Let You Go, and Brutal. Just a bunch of really great songs that it's now that you need to listen to like as a whole, because there's a lot of interlude. There's like a bunch of interludes, a bunch of like instrumental pieces and skits and everything. It's like you need to listen to us as a whole experience. Otherwise, you're just kind of missing out. So yeah. Also, a bunch of other Dean Blunts I've been getting into lately. Narcissist 2, as I mentioned last week on the podcast, it's very uneven. Has some great songs like Gallus and The Narcissist, which is just such a great, just songs like, wow, it's really well produced, and Inga Copeland is perfect on that song, and Blunt's extremely off key, but like it fits. And then I've been listening to Dean Blunt, Inga Copeland, Black is Beautiful. Also great, but also, well, not great. It's good. I need to give it more listens. Also dug into Inga Copeland's solo album, Because You're Worth It. Also really good. Need to listen to it a bit more. And yeah, what else have I been listening to? Let's see. Well, that's what I listened to this week that I can recall. Oh yeah, Kid A Cast. We were supposed to do that on Wednesday. It's basically just been pushed back to indefinitely. We'll do it eventually. We will do it eventually, guys. Trust me. Hopefully this month, like I'm hoping. Probably not this week. Maybe this week. I'm not sure if I'll be on it or not. But we will try to do the Kid A Cast, people. We will try. Okay? So yeah. I mean I would love to join in the discussion if there's spaces open enough. I'm like ready. Because I wasn't ready when we were supposed to do it. And I don't think other people were ready either. So yeah. Kid A Cast, it's coming soon. Tomorrow, Death Heaven. That's going to go up. They still have to record it. I'm not going to be on that podcast. And then Deer Hunter next week. And after that, we're probably going to do Beach House and then Joanna Newsom. And Kid A Cast somewhere in between that lineup. Also, next week, we're going to announce that to join us for our Deer Hunter discussion, and hopefully for the entire podcast, we will be having Mark from Spectrum Pulse will be joining us. I've been a big fan of Mark for a few months now. I love his Billboard breakdowns. I think he's definitely kind of like on the level of Fantano in terms of reviewers, where I'm going to be careful saying this because we've had this person in the podcast. I like ARTV, but like generally our music tastes are just like vastly different. Like he likes shit that's like I think is embarrassing, but he likes it. I don't care. It's a wonderful world of music we listen to where you can enjoy 21 Pilots and Death Grips at the same time. I don't know. I don't like 21 Pilots. We haven't really discussed our hate for 21 Pilots in the podcast yet. I just like them. If you follow me on Twitter, I will occasionally tweet 21 Pilots hate, and it's really funny. But yeah, anyways, Spectrum Pulse, yes, we're going to have it on the podcast. I think Spectrum Pulse has very good taste in music. I think he's a very open reviewer. Like Spectrum Pulse, he's willing to review shit that a lot of people won't touch. He'll review pop records people won't touch. He'll review pop country shit people won't touch. Does the great Billboard breakdowns. But yeah, Spectrum Pulse, he's awesome. Go check out his channel. We'll be on the podcast next week. And I can't wait to have him on because I think he'll be a great guest. He's very articulate and smart and knows a lot about music. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wrap things up because it's like... Because my phone's going to run out of memory. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this little mini podcast. Also... People, we are going to start, I want to start answering fan questions on the podcast. Like, I want to have, like, discussion questions in case, like, we don't have a main topic, or just, like, a segment where we answer your guys' questions. So, please, email us at rindieheadspodcast@gmail.com, RINDIEHEADS at, the little at symbol, gmail.com. Please email us if you, I won't be able to put the text here. But you can check our About page. You can find the email there if you put in the code or whatever. But yeah, so please email us questions. We want to talk. Just give us discussion questions. Like, seriously. Like, give us feedback, anything. We want you guys to email us, please, for the love of God. We would love to answer your guys' questions. We want to know that we have fans, please. We want to know we have fans. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this week's podcast, or this little special podcast. And yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm doing this solo because I'm in my fucking office. Okay, this is. I don't know how to end the podcast. Sorry guys. Bye.